So, question 4 of KA4, we have a factor theorem question here. So we've got use factoring to show that x minus 3 is a factor of that function up there. So if we swap the sign of this to make it a plus 3, sub it in, we should get 0 and then make a statement. These are the nicest marks in the paper, and they'll be the nicest marks in almost every paper. Because they're always the same. 153 take 153 is 0, therefore x take 3 is a factor of f of x. Okay, so part B. Now there are two ways to do part B. There's sitting through the long division, which will work eventually, and I'm sorry for having to do that, and it's how most of you will have to do it. But one way we can be a little bit cleverer. So if we think about, or even write out, having all these brackets expanded, this number 36 is going to come from these numbers on the end all times together, because they're never going to hit an x. So what are these going to be? So minus 3 times minus 3 is 9. A times a is a squared. And that's going to be our 36. So a squared is 4. We know a is positive, so we can just take the positive square root and get 2. Okay. So then part C, sketch the curve. Well, let's do that on another page. What we're going to get, what does that do? What we're going to get is a cubic, a quartic, sorry. So that's going to be an M or a W. Bit wonky. Now it is a positive quartic, so that's going to be a W. We can read off its roots if we rewrite it at the end here. X minus 3 squared, x plus 2 squared. So it's got a double root at minus 2 and a double root at 3, so it's kind of off centre. When x is 0, f of 0 is minus 3 squared times 2 squared, or 36. You could read that off the function up here, if you would like to. So we know our y-intercept is at 36, we know it's slightly off centre. Not good enough, especially for, not good enough. And there we have it. Now, the extra advantage you all have is you bought a graphical calculator, so draw a graph question should be nice. Okay, let's mark it. So we get an M1 for trying to sub that in and get into a number, and an A1 for our conclusion. Here it is simply a B1 for the 2. You either got it or you did not. And then down here, it was a load of B marks. So it was B1 for the shape, so this W shape. A B1 for the roots being correct, so minus 2, 0, and 3, 0. A B1 for the y-intercept. And a B1 for the maxima being to the right of the y-axis. Well, not really a max, it's a middle. Okay, and that is question 4.